Welcome everybody to day 2 of the Western Regionals
Not
2023.
because
We are coming at you from pitch 2, where the Silicon Valley Venom in the purple and green faces the Mile High Quidditch Club in the deeper shade of purple. Referee Chris Barnes will get us started off.
Venom, are you ready?
Silicon Valley Venom is the B team for the Silicon Valley Vipers. So we expect to see some chaotic Quidditch from them. They've had a good tournament despite their inexperience. And off we go. Number 2 of Mile High scores on the first drive. With this starting procedure, gives the team with possession of the quaffle some momentum to start with, but now we see Venom with all of the balls in their first attack. Venom keeper has the ball. He breaks a wrap, takes a shot, blocked by number 2, Mile High keeper. And now they come back with one bludger. Their beaters go aggressive, looking to retain possession as their keeper walks slowly with the quaffle. Nope. Mile High speeds up their attack, gets a goal. And it looks like Mile High recovers bludger control slightly after that play as well. Keeper's coming in with the ball from the left.
It's not out of bounds when it's a dead ball.
5?
Oh, was that not a good goal? Oh.
Did you tell the spectators?
I did. I lied to them. I'm sorry. My commentating career is already in shambles. All right, score is 1-0. That previous goal was disallowed for some reason. Shot or pass out of bounds gives the ball back to Mile High.
We can't cheer for Jade.
Venom now defending with only one ball.
Oh, I like a lot.
One bludger.
Like
Dodgeball.
Oh.
Whatever.
good defense, Venom.
Number 2 centralizes the quaffle to number 5, who takes a shot and scores for Mile High. Score should now
be 3-0.
Oh, it is 3. Oh, it did count earlier. Okay. So I've just been
lying.
I've just been wrong and then wrong and then wrong. So the earlier goal did count. So the score is 3-0.
Andrew, can you include some commentary about the way that Schmitty spells his name? There's a D in there, and that doesn't seem...
Well, Schmidt is spelled with a D.
Yeah.
Schmitty would also be spelled with a D.
Yeah, I believe... So there's been some requests to discuss... What number is he? 2. So number 2 on Mile High, his name is Schmitty. Spells it with the D, which I believe is the Germanic spelling. Mile High seems to have a mix of actual last names and some personal touches on their jerseys. I saw Mars earlier, and
That's his actual last name. It's kind of sick.
that might be his. That would be an awesome last name. There's one other one that was like that, where it was a gray area. Like, you may just have a very cool last name. Oh, great wrap here by Mile High. Is helped out by a beater of Venom that gets back to his feet. Oh, that is his name, 29 Claps. That's exactly who I was thinking of. That would be a great name if that was indeed his last name. Number 77 drives against the beater, makes a pass. Venom receiver doesn't quite reach it. Ball is recovered by the keeper. Number 2, who is now going on a fast break here. Follow the action. He dodges a tackle, jumps over, but blocked by Venom defenders, and Venom is in the process of recovering. Yes, their keeper gets the ball and will cover that break. Scores 4-0 to Mile High still.
Pretty good.
Oh, some action as Mile High tries to recover. They do put the quad ball through the hoop, and the goal is good. Looks like there might be a stoppage of play. We'll hear why momentarily.
I'm going to wait to write it down.
Five, yeah.
Are the green shoes?
I started the whistle.
But they called it good. It was after the whistle. Is the goal good?
Yes, goal was good.
Remember, it looks like it starts with 2. Maybe it is 2. Maybe that's Schmidt. I don't think so.
Venom received a warning for contact from behind.
Where's the player that scored? He went back.
Oh, that is a good point.
There's a goal. Someone had to score it.
You are technically correct.
He just has a really long shot.
I thought I
He
remembered
dunked
that
it.
goal.
I don't think that was a long shot.
No, not at all. It was a dunk, perhaps the shortest shot.
I did not.
Venom now bringing up the ball again. Will they be able to score against the Mile High defense that has proved strong and now has 2 bludgers? Has held bludger control, I think, since they've gotten it back. Or since they took it the first time at the beginning of the game. A shot from the keeper was on target, but blocked by the Mile High keeper, who now has the quad ball. Oh, long pass. Chaser, somewhat isolated, does get the goal anyway. Gets a shot through his defender, so good for him. A kinetic offense from Mile High here is
Work out there, guys.
somewhat overwhelming Venom. They get in some subs here to see. I think some fresh legs are a good idea to handle this speed from Mile High. Some bludger play around the quad ball. Venom keeper does retain possession, breaks a tackle, dodges a beat, makes a pass, but pass is intercepted. Mile High keeper looks to break, but does hesitate as they get some subs and get the bludgers back together, both were towards the edges of the pitch. Mile High now on the attack. It's 27 with his back to us with the quad ball. Drives, looks like he's going to score through a defender. That's always tough when you have a pretty big ball carrier coming downhill at you like that. Need some beater help there. And with just one bludger, there's only so much you can do.
3 and 9. Yeah. I pair 3s in this.
I believe the keeper for Venom has played the entire game so far. And this is, again, day 2 of this tournament, so makes another pass. Not handled well. And Mile High, again, they've been eating up those quad balls on the ground behind their hoops. They've gotten to those loose balls first. It's a risk with an inexperienced team. You don't always have the crispest passing. Definitely an easy thing to improve once these players have more experience. Mile High now attacking. They have some good passes around the hoops. They've basically circled it right now. They go back to avoid a beat. A high-flying score there by number 99 by Mile High. Really earning their team name here.
Ooh, also not prime. Andrew, can you include some commentary about the prime and
Remember diamond formation. Make sure we have passes.
What?
Well, Anna keeps letting us know that a lot of their jersey numbers are prime, but there are a few that are not prime.
Yeah, I've been asked to point out that a lot of this is both teams.
It's just Mile High.
Okay, that Mile High has a lot of prime numbers on their jersey, but also several composite numbers, which I believe just means not prime. So
they have other
a good balance. We see 24, I believe, has the quad ball now. That is a composite number. They retain possession through contact. Very nice. Are now moving around mid-pitch. Looks like they're driving, make a pass. Oh, but a good beat from Venom does shut down that play, and Venom have a stop here.
Drop the ball, do not throw it into the ground.
Christian Barnes, our ref, gives a warning to the players. Again, throwing the ball after your beat is a common mistake for experienced and inexperienced players. We don't know who that was directed at, but it's something everybody should know. Number 21 with the ball, that is a composite number for those wondering at home. Or in the tent next to me.
Took your notes.
Loved it.
I'm a STEM person. I appreciate some number theory.
Santiago, look right. Keeper.
You haven't noticed. I think I never even took recount, and then I
One
took
behind, two behind.
Score is 8-0, Mile High in the lead.
That's big news.
As we get to the 10th minute of this recording, probably less time in the game. There hasn't been a lot of stoppages, but there have been a few. Oh, another good pass and goal by Mile High brings us to 9-0. Venom now bringing up. We do have a different keeper. I think I may have misspoke earlier. I feel like this person has seen the green headband earlier. Some contact by Mile High forces a tough shot, and now Mile High is on the counterattack. They make a pass, well defended, and looks like the Venom keeper has stopped that shot and recovered the quad ball. Venom now has no bludgers in their possession, and as their beater attempts to recover, Mile High is going to press. Looks like right now with chasers, their beater is now getting involved, number 1. There's some debate over whether number 1 is a prime number or its own class.
Back to the number theory.
We now have a stoppage of play. Yeah, they told me to talk about numbers, yeah.
Yellow card on number 27 for... I didn't hear exactly what the call was.
So the player running towards us now has gotten a foul. I believe for a contact foul during that press. They were a little too aggressive and made contact with the Venom player in a way that was illegal. Now Venom is attacking. They do have their bludgers back in play. Oh, very nearly a goal, almost deflected in actually off the shot. But now once again, Mile High coming downhill, breaks contact, scores, and ends up on the ground. Always an exciting kind of goal to see. Score is 10-0 to Mile High, I believe.
Oh, do we have a timer on the penalty? Okay.
And that was a shorthanded goal by Mile High. Their player is still in the penalty box. The penalty will last 1 minute from the time of the foul or until Venom scores. Mile High now on the attack again. Venom dispossessed by a beat, regains quad ball possession also through their beater play, and now is back on the attack. Yells from their bench to go slow and get their players together after some chaotic events. The quad ball carrier now attacks, runs into a bludger and a contact. Now the Mile High keeper trying to outrun the Venom keeper, and does, scores a second shorthanded goal. This speedy counterattack from Mile High is difficult. They are catching Venom, I think, in possession at about mid-pitch, getting a turnover, and then it's just a one-on-one between some of Mile High's faster physical players and whoever happens to be behind the quad ball for Venom. Again, number 61 has the quad ball for Venom. This is one of their keepers who's had big minutes. He takes a shot, looked good, but blocked by number 2, the Mile High keeper, who once again is on the run. He attempts a pass that is over the head of the receiver, can't handle it, and now Venom recovers. A good stop by them. When they do get their defenders back, their beaters and their keeper, they are definitely able to stop Mile High.
I don't think it was good because they didn't release.
Now we got to see if they can get their offense going with this high press by Mile High, defending past the midline. Venom now in their own half. Mile High probably hoping to use the reset rule. Their ball carrier runs into some pressure now, a beater and a chaser, and now Mile High on the run again. Dispossessed by a bludger, and scrum on the ground. Mile High ends up with the ball. Looks like possession is still in contention, and now the ref calls a stop. I believe there may be some fouls or some calls on this play. We'll wait and see.
I got you. You need a sub? But it's not. Yeah. I can throw. Hey, Brian. You good?
One more.
So we can see here, barring some ref-enforced turnovers, Venom does have the ball. Their keeper in the center of the frame does have the ball at his feet now. During this brooms down, Venom has one bludger behind their hoops, and Mile High has two bludgers.
So I've already tagged in. Do I need to do it again? Okay, sorry.
All right, so that call was third bludger interference by Mile High, which actually means Venom now has bludger control, I believe, for the first time since the beginning of this game when they got it via the coin toss. So this would be a good opportunity for them to get some points on the board. Bludger control can make all the difference, especially when you're facing a team that can get those runs on you. Having the bludgers is a great way to slow them down. No card on the play, I believe, but the refs are still in discussion.
Given both balls, or were they allowed to get both balls?
There were no balls.
They have to be given balls, yeah. Because play that happens after they get it isn't penalty. That's why it has to be.
Yeah, I went and tagged in and came back, got another ball, and then I gave the other ball over too. So. Correct. Allowed to get it, which is
All right, play is resuming. No card on the play, but the bludgers have been given to Venom. So now they have two bludgers and a quad ball as they begin this offense. Mile High has regained bludger control. However, while they were doing that, Venom was able to find a hole in their defense and get their first point of the game. It is now 11-1, or 110-10 if you prefer. Mile High up, but Venom on the board.
No one shuts out the Venom.
That's a square. That's like
Game time.
13:31.
So we are at
13:31 game time.
13:31 game time. Again, this reminder: the snitch comes out at 20 minutes after a brief intermission, and game goes until the score cap is reached. Another high-flying goal by Mile High. They seem to like those dunks on the side hoops.
but we're not sure.
Score is 12-10 Mile High.
Number 16.
As Venom goes back on offense. Oh, point defender for Mile High dodges a beat, forces a pass out of the ball carrier, which is mishandled, and Mile High gets the ball.
Pass a little too soft. Chest pass, chest pass.
Peter's back!
We got two blooders coming down the middle. What's left? You got one behind, two behind.
Hear all of the communication by Venom as they prepare for this defense. Number 2 by Mile High has the quad ball. It's now moving up behind his beater, number 36. Number 2 makes a pass, handled well, and a goal by Mile High, number, I believe, 29, yes. Apologize, I don't know any of these players' names. I'm new to the region. I will learn soon.
Beater behind you, beater behind you.
Game time, 15
Hear
minutes.
the calls from the Venom bench. It's that number 5 Mile High beater is making some trouble. Venom now somewhat without their bludger. Number 59, their beater, gets back into play, makes a beat. Offense is on for now. A little bit of a bobbled pass. 21 moves in, makes a pass, not brought down. Quad ball goes out of bounds. And we will see basically in the same place we were the last Mile High offense, coming out of that corner with their bludgers. Different ball carrier now. This is number 16 right behind our ref. I'm sorry, you can't see him. There he is. And they will make some moves, avoid or pass out of a beat. And now number 29 dunks the ball again on those side hoops. They love those jumping, forceful dunks, which is very good against the defense where they're trying to block shots, as I think Venom is with the tight defense. Venom now walking the ball up. Once again with one bludger. Such a difficult task to try and score, and the Mile High Beaters have been very good this game, keeping possession. They now make some trouble at the midline. Force a pass is handled, but the subsequent pass is a little bit wide. Puts the quad ball in the hand of number 2, who's racing up the pitch. Center pitch. Oh, intercepted by a bludger, but apparently has made a block and then dunks on the center hoop. We will see. I imagine this is a discussion to whether or not he was beat near the keeper line there.
He's not wearing them.
Who's been the top scorer for Mile High?
It's been pretty spread out across their team, but I think number 2's had.
29, that's what it is. I got half a half.
Oh, 5 has 3 as well. Yeah, 5 and 29.
Okay. So we're hearing of Mile High's 14 goals. Number 29 and number 5 have 3 each. That makes them the top scorer.
27 has 2 goals.
Number 27
Is the goal good?
has 2 goals. Number 2, we'll see if he's added to his count here, but actually quite a good spread of goals throughout the team here. They've done a lot of passing, and there are a lot of assists as well as just drive and dunks. So good to see that kind of dynamic offense from Mile High. It's clearly paid off for them as they've scored 14 points at least.
It was just like as you were turning your foot.
I think unintentionally interacting with play after being out.
I don't think that takes a turnover.
Was that a no goal then because of that foul?
Yes.
Okay. So we have a call from our refs here, a third bludger interference. We have a Mile High player on the box. You can see at the right of the frame that has meant no goal and given Venom all of the bludgers, and they are now attacking in against 0 bludgers. Make a couple passes and a wheeling shot, can't quite convert, but they do have bludger control, I believe. No, there's a loose bludger on the ground picked up by Mile High. So Mile High has 1 beater on the field. We'll see if they can maintain control of the 2 bludgers as Mile High attacks. I will follow the quad ball action as Mile High scores. But we'll switch over here. You can see the lone beater by the hoops, and there's a bludger behind her at the back of the pitch as the Mile High beater now enters play. Well done to the Mile High beater. I don't know what their number is, as they've retained bludger control despite being the only beater for their team. The attack by Venom is, shot by Venom is blocked, but Venom recovers.
18 minutes!
And there is still a bludger at the back line of the pitch, unclaimed. I believe the Venom beater, who's now tagging up, needs to reclaim it. A Venom shot goes high. Ref Christian Barnes tells us that the ball in the bag is playable, and Mile High will respond by picking it up, and they now have bludger control once again.
We're at 18. Do you want the shorts?
Sam, we're at 18:30. You want the shorts?
18:30.
Do you want
Snitch
the
runner.
shorts?
I do.
Sam is being told to get in his uniform in preparation for the 20-minute break at Snitch Floor. Mile High now brings up the quad ball. Their keeper number 2 behind our ref there, you can see. Their beater is now at the hoops, their hoops with 2 quad balls. As the Mile High, as our refs discuss, Mile High has employed an interesting strategy. So they scored on that play, or barring a call here, with no bludgers employed on their offense. Their beater was attacking the Venom beaters to create some chaos, some space for the chasers to work. Well, the Mile High, the second Mile High beater is at their hoops with 2 bludgers waiting to defend a possible attack by Venom. It's an interesting strategy that did pay off, and we'll see if they continue it as the game resumes. No call on the play? No call on the play. The goal is good. Score is now 16-1. Mile High in the lead as Venom starts their offense.
Or they catch. Yeah, that would be tight. Although, I mean, Sam's gonna...
Becky, take that. They're focused on Tyler.
Defense! Shot blocked, I believe. Mile High keeper makes a pass. 29 adding to his total.
1930!
My count is correct. He now has 5 goals, which should make him the leading scorer for Mile High. Almost all of them have been very spectacular dunks, or in that case, those alley-oops where he catches the ball in the air, slams it down. Very exciting quad ball.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So we have heard the countdown there. That means we are now at 20 minutes.
That's done.
Which actually means that possession by Venom should have been the last possession. And likely the refs will conference and give the Mile High chaser who just scored. So that goal will be no.
Goal stands.
All right, a referee says the goal stands, which means it should be Venom's ball after the intermission.
That was my mistake.
So we go into the snitch floor with a score of 18-1, Mile High in the lead. The set score will be 224 goals, 6 plus the 18 of Mile High.
I literally wasn't even thinking about the fact that y'all called last possession because they were resetting the ball.
That is you.
I don't know. It's more so.
Set score is...
Really?
Back to this thing because I think people start warming up.
Huh?
Really? It might have
Start
just gotten
warming up.
mixed in.
Okay.
Back to camp.
No, that's almost no.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That color means almost no.
That color means
It's okay.
energy.
They somehow managed to
They
make...
didn't shake it, I bet.
Well,
They
they
didn't
somehow-
shake their fucking almond milk.
What do you have?
I don't like this
green
Starbucks.
thing to turn on.
Well, the green thing fell in because the cup lid is so big that like it needs a different size stopper.
Poor
I think.
design.
They have stickers.
Yeah,
Really?
they mistaken didn't stop playing.
I mean, this
the
store
other, so
obviously
that's
doesn't.
right there, but I
They also don't
think
shake
that
their
no
almond
one was
milk.
stopping that.
So rude.
Am I judging a Starbucks? I don't
You
even know.
should.
Different city, yes.
Yeah, no, you should.
I've always wanted to be a Quidditch commentator. I'm very excited.
You're allowed to commentate?
Yeah, so they said.
I've seen Mile hit a lot
You
more.
can see alone on our pitch now the snitch runner Sam in his golden shorts. He will be in competition. I don't know the seekers. Looks like 77 from Venom Casey, and I do not see a yellow headband on the Mile High bench right now, but I will try to call them out as soon as I know who the seeker is.
I'm glad to let Fiona.
Our players and refs now retake the pitch.
I don't care who wins this game.
Clarification so that we.
Back when I could go against Harry?
I don't care who wins this game.
Seeker for Mile High is number 27. I do not have his name yet.
Back to the Browns!
Venom, should I seeker block or should I snitch block? No, try and catch it if you can. Okay.
Both defensive teams.
Quad ball is at the hoops of Venom after that goal by Mile High.
Don't say R in the middle, just say secret release.
Mile High has bludger control. Both bludgers on their side of the
Good luck,
pitch
Seekers. You got it.
as action resumes.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Seekers released.
All right, Seekers go to catch the snitch. Try to keep all of the action in frame, but I will, if pressed, follow the quad ball action. Goal or a shot by Venom slightly high.
At any point.
You can see on the left side of the pitch, the snitch game does continue while the quad ball is recovered. Although right now Mile High's beaters are guarding the snitch quite well. The Venom
really good.
Seeker is approaching, and we'll see. They and the beaters. Oh, looks like we have a catch. Potential catch to be reviewed by the Mile High Seeker's name.
It wasn't a guarantee.
I don't know if in that font those are I's or L's, but you can see his back to us, number 27.
Yeah.
MONGIIO or L.
Set score is 240.
Sam, you lost.
All right, catch is good by Mile High.
I was going for a
Puts the score up to 210 to or 21 to 1. Mile High in the lead again. Our set score is 24. So Mile High now needs 3 goals to end this game with a victory.
So that's 35.
Yes, sir.
Mile High now playing behind Venom's hoops. Their chaser moving around. Looks like with a beat and a block, Venom will shut down that offense and go on their attack.
Doing okay there, Sam?
I've done worse.
That's good to hear.
It was about 30 seconds. Oh, yeah. Maybe a minute.
Snitch, having been caught, is now off pitch, so we'll follow the action as usual. As Venom brings up the ball for another offense.
I was okay.
They're on quite a deficit now, but we'll see if they can get a few more points. Again, this is a B team, a new team of new players generally. So against an experienced competitive club team. So despite the score margin, they played well, gained good experience, and gotten a goal.
Purple beater, that hits your head.
Right. You have to use the opposite way.
How about you? My throwing arm's a little sore, and like my big toe on my right foot hurts. But besides that,
Goal by Mile High means they need now 2 goals to win this game.
Santi, behind you!
So we see a Mile High beater coming up behind the Venom players. Now a tackle by a Mile High chaser leads to a turnover, a crunching tackle by number 10, who is themselves tackled but gets the quad ball out to the keeper number 2, who is going to give a hop and a goal. We do have an injury in injury to a Venom chaser. They will sub out. Just with the injury, there is no foul. It was just a result of a hard tackle, and that tackle did lead to the turnover, which led to a goal, which will stand. So now Mile High needs 1 goal to close out this game.
Goal stands for Mile High.
See the injured Venom chaser on the sideline here does seem to be in good spirits. Nothing too serious by the looks of things.
Attack left, Peters, attack left. I'm okay with it.
Venom makes a pass. Looking for an opening. Don't find one, make a few more passes. Head into the corner. And missed shot may be recovered by Venom. Good hustle by number 4, who now has the quad ball at midline. This does mean Venom has used the reset, which means they cannot go past the midline, which they just did, which will lead to a turnover, I believe, to number 24 on Mile High, the nearest chaser. And there is a Venom beater in the area, so it's unlikely the Mile High Chaser will be able to make it to the hoop, so we will see if they try, if not, what their strategy is to get this final winning goal.
I mean, if this game goes on for 3 hours,
Sam, be ready for the pass.
Gotta warm up before the last
Looks like Mile High Chaser is going to pass back. Yes, they do. And avoid the reset, actually, as the keeper moves outside the keeper zone and now brings the quad ball up. They are moving, getting up ahead of steam, make a final pass, and get the quad ball back, actually to the Chaser, who initially had it. A nice bit of poetic ending there. The referee tells us the set score has been reached. Final score 240-10, 24-1, Mile High victory. Thank you all for watching.